Once upon a time, in a bustling city where the raindrops fell like an incessant symphony, there stood a man named Fu, seeking refuge beneath the shelter of a building's eave. His clothes clung to his shivering frame as he gazed out into the downpour, feeling utterly defeated by the relentless rain. Just as he contemplated his damp predicament, a solitary figure emerged from the curtain of rain. It was a venerable monk, a living embodiment of serenity. The monk carried an ornate umbrella that seemed to repel the raindrops, leaving him untouched by the storm. Fu's face lit up with a glimmer of hope, and he couldn't help but call out to the monk, "Good sir, please, can you spare me some shelter under your umbrella and guide me to safety?" The monk paused, his robe barely ruffled by the gentle breeze that accompanied the rain. He turned to Fu and replied with calm wisdom, "You are already in a place of shelter, my friend. You are not getting wet. You see, it is not the rain that troubles you. It is your perception of it. Why do you seek shelter when you are already protected? Follow the path I tread." Embarrassed by his own ignorance, Fu decided to venture out from his temporary shelter. However, as he stepped into the rain, he immediately felt the chill of the wet clothes clinging to his body. He couldn't help but call out once more, this time with a sense of desperation, "Please, kind sir, grant me the refuge of your umbrella. I am soaked to the bone." The monk turned, his eyes filled with compassion, and replied, "We both entered this rainy day together. I remain dry because I have learned to walk through the rain without letting it dampen my spirit. You, on the other hand, are soaked not by the rain outside, but by your own inner turmoil. Seek shelter within yourself, and you shall remain unscathed by life's storms." The lesson from this story is hidden wisdom. Fu being stuck in the rain under the building roof signifies being trapped in the world and not yet finding a way to escape suffering. When the monk didn't help but told Fu that he was in a shelter and not wet, asking why he needed assistance, it means that Fu was living comfortably in the worldly life, but practicing to attain wisdom is a difficult path. Later, when Fu stood out in the rain and asked for help, the monk told him to find a way to shield himself from the rain to cross it by himself. This means that the practice to attain wisdom must be carried out by oneself, and no one else can do it for you. Nirvana remains, the way to nirvana remains, and I am just the guide. The Buddha.
Thank you for watching. May you have peace and prosperity, and may all your wishes come true.